Hello, this is wmpyr here to talk to you guys about like a basic introduction for Filipino martial arts. So the first thing I want to say is that we have Kali, Escrima, and Arnis, and notice there is a equal sign between the two, meaning Kali, Escrima, Arnis. It's pretty much the same thing, okay? Just different in name only. So that's number one. The next one is, it was taught to me personally as an add-on style, meaning it was intended to be mixed with a different style. Not all people teach it that way, but that's the way that I learned it. So my main of the Filipino martial arts, my main one is Arnis, and my lineage, Professor Remy Presas, he mixed it as well. So that's the way it was taught to me. That's the way that I teach it. And I really liked that it felt very open-minded to say, hey, you study this stuff and then add it on to whatever it is that you do normally, or you want to add it with another style, go ahead. Rather than, this is all you need, only study this. Don't study the other stuff. To me, it was very refreshing to hear, no, that's cool. You want to study other styles, that's fine. Just mix it together. I really like that approach. So the next one is traditional and modern. And the way Professor Remy Presas taught was that he said that Arnis, there is a traditional version, which is called Arnis de Mano, and then there is modern Arnis. And the traditional version becomes your foundation. And pretty much all over the world, no matter where you come from, what school you are, the basics, the fundamentals, pretty much going to be the same across the board. So that's your traditional. Modern is where you're going to change it and make it fit you, make it fit your goals, your needs, your ideas, your perspectives, and your experience. And so therefore, every practitioner that does Kali, Escrima, or Arnis, once they're past the traditional stage, which is your foundation, once they've done the foundation and now they enter the modern phase, it should all be different from each other. Yours will be different from mine. Mine will be different from my teachers, and that's the way it should be. And I teach both. Of course, I teach the traditional first, and then I teach modern, but I got to teach you my version. I can't teach you your version. You got to make that yourself. But I teach you my version so that you see how I did it, and it should give you an idea of how you could tackle yours, okay? And then last but not least is right here. This is the one method for 3 different tools. And the 3 different tools are, we have weapons, we have empty hands, and we have improvised weapons. So we're using one system. It is to simplify, okay? One system for all 3 of these, okay? And like I said, it makes things simpler and easier, less confusing, less to learn, faster, because the material is going to be less, because it's the same thing that you're doing before all 3. Weapons. Now, we can't cover every single weapon. So pretty much what it comes down to is the type of weapon we're really talking about is a one-handed weapon. That doesn't mean one weapon for one hand only. It means you could have 2 weapons, but the idea here is that you could comfortably hold it and wield it with one hand. So like a one-handed sword, not a two-handed sword. Two-handed sword, we could apply Filipino martial arts to it, but much less so than a one-handed sword. So what we're really talking about is one-handed weapons, okay? Empty hands. Don't just think that empty hands, that's it. Empty hands, there's actually a lot. There's, tiger claw, there's palm strike, palm slap, finger jabs. So there's a lot of tools there as well. Improvised weapons, this is, being able to use stuff that is not normally designed to be a weapon, stuff that it may be in your everyday life, and you're going to use it as a weapon. That comes from experience, that comes from knowledge. Some improvised weapons are better than others, so it's your ability to know which one is good, which one's going to break, which one is a danger to myself, to be able to pick out a good one. So that's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.